in a galaxy far, far away. And it looks like she's delivered some coal for the bad guys. But Captain Rex not a bad guy. You got him down there at the cantina now, down there at Disneyland. He's no longer the ship's pilot for the Starspeeder 2000 on the Star Tours ride. Now he's the DJ. I thought that was a cool spot for him. And I've gone ahead and I've changed up arms and different pieces of the elf, so it gives a little variation. And then we have stormtroopers, as they've gone ahead and requested the information on these droids and how long Santa's had them. But lo and behold, I don't think they don't know that that's Santa Claus. It's just not their space in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, they've been naughty, all right. Anyway, this is not the $350 version from Hasbro either. This is a Target special. And I've gone ahead and repainted the sled. So I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, I thought it was cool. And Santa fits in there. And a couple of droids. It doesn't look like a 3CPO wants to go off with them either. But I got ahead and set it all up. And I got a Gamorrean guard back here as he's checking out to see what kind of goodies Santa's brought him. But lo and behold, it's probably just more coal. Anyway, now I've gone ahead and I've blown up a balloon inside that bag to extend the bag. And it came out really cool. And there's another, I think that's the mean version of the, yeah, he's hanging out with the Gamorrean guard over here. The mean version of the Fresh Monkey Fictions. I've gone ahead and changed up him a little bit as well. All the parts and stuff are interchangeable. Anyway, you can see a lot of different other reviews on different videos. But all I'm going to be showing you is my shelf. And we have Santa Claus running around on my shelf and checking everything out. Going to different places, different time zones, different adventures as we start our video. And checking out the Fresh Monkey Fictions figures on my shelf. So here we go as we start up our video. Howdy, Mater. Hey, you're Santa. How's the old carburetor running? Oh, she's fine. How's Lightning McQueen? Actually, that's actually a perfect scale for Santa, actually. I'm surprised. It's a Mater popcorn bucket from Disneyland. It's actually perfect scale. The 1/12 scale. I wish I would have had it available where you could open the doors up and they can set a figure inside. But anyway, Santa scale is really good with him. He's checking out his engine, making sure he's running fine, and so he could be hanging out with Lightning and the gang. I thought that was cool. That was a cool spot for him over here. And a little water tower over here. This would be the naughty shelf. We got the L's up here, up on the glass, up all over the counters, messing around at Mrs. Fields' cookie counter. As Santa Claus is checking out Peely and the gang over here doing their wrestling moves. Over here at the arcade. Homer's just checking him out and saying, "Hey, Santa, I'm gonna buy my kids toys for Christmas." Yeah, I got this little setup over here. And Mrs. Fields with all the cookies. We got all the goodies here. We got it all set up. Christmas. Yeah, this is how it was. You know, Santa. There he is. Okay, I'm down here at this shelf. I think the Santa will be out of scale. Maybe for this. But we got a lot of penguins. And we have this guy over here doing a little fishing in this little fishing hole that we got built for him. We got some penguins in the water here. Here in the South Pole. Celebrating Christmas in the South Pole. You got this big old polar bear playing with his son. Or mama bear. As they're over here hanging out playing with this little silver ball. You got a lot of penguins swimming. And we got this little Eskimo girl. I got her out of a blind bag. Those different figures you can get from. And then I have this gnome. He's playing Santa. And I painted that little sleigh there. And we got the Smurfs. And they're over here hanging out with the cooking kettle over here. I thought that'd be appropriate. As they're hanging out over here on this bottom part of this shelf. A couple stowaways over here. Actually, I picked these two up at Hobby Lobby. And this little guy looks like Jiminy Cricket. I thought he was pretty cool. And I think he's like just a character you'd put in the garden in a pot. And so is the mouse. It's pretty cool. Made of iron. I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool. I thought he was pretty funny. Put him over here in the Bat villains. Batman villains. There you go. The villain's lair. Anyway, it's catnip. Cat food. One true to my heart. Right here, 1964. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared. And here's all of his friends from the island of Misfit Toys. And Santa ends up going to help them and find a place for them. Find a kid that would enjoy them. And there's the announcer, Burl Ives. That's his name. Burl Ives sang that song. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Actually, so many people have sung it, but he also sang, I think, Silver and Gold. But that was Yukon Cornelius actually sang that song. And there's Santa right there. As he asked, he's got himself a little sleigh too. I bought that in the dollar spot at Target one time as well. Anyway, he asked Rudolph if he would guide his sleigh during a bad fog. So anyway, there's the Hermie, Rudolph's best friend. Now they say if you press Rudolph's tail, it must mean you believe in Santa. There it is. Yeah, actually, just replaced the batteries this year. Anyway, there's the girl elf there. I thought it was really cool. Anyway, this is my Rudolph collection. I like all the little pieces that it came with. And the little elephants, guards for the castle. I did like the wallpaper I put up for Rudolph's area. I thought that was cool. I like that lion. It's pretty cool. It makes it, that much more special. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here he is. Caused a lot of trouble for a little deer. There's the fastest belly whopper in the world right there. Frosty the Snowman. That's not the girl that he was hanging out with, though. I don't know why they would change the girl. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have the rights to it. I don't know. And even plays a little song. Actually, this little rabbit here, he's actually from a different shelf. I'll show that shelf in a minute. But I'm just using him as a placeholder until I do ever get the little rabbit from Frosty the Snowman. I don't have a rabbit that represents him. And I think he's so important for the movie that I just went ahead and used him there. There's Mr. and Mrs. Frosty right there. And his corncob pipe. And his button nose and his two eyes made out of coal. Right there. And then I have this little, it's amazing, this little guy. I didn't think he worked. But you put him in this, you put him over in the sun, and boy, he gets a shaking. He does a whole lot of shaking going on. I kid you not. And there's the guy that's chasing him all through the first movie. And I just had to glue him back together again. His legs were all off, so I ended up getting some glue to put him back together again. He's got his magic hat. That's where the little so I got my cat over here trying to snuggle with me. And there's Jack Frost. His little earpiece or little ball fell off his hat. It fell, and I'll have to glue that back on. But there's Frosty before he gets the hat. Right there in the corner. And I like these I get these little pieces at Hobby Lobby for the size of the shelf. And I really enjoy it. Different looks. It gives that a vintage feel to it, especially with the characters being as old as they are. Rudolph or Frosty the Snowman. There he is. I kid you not. Fastest belly whopper in the world. Anyway, so it turns out that this right here is the young version of Kris Kringle. Santa Claus is coming to town. Anyway, these are the bad guys that were trying to stop the kids from playing with the toys. But they would come out all the time. And Kris Kringle would deliver all those toys. And there'd be a bunch of more toys being played with. I kid you not. And that's the Burgermeister Burger right there. Boy, he's got a mean looking mug, doesn't he? He's up in his wheelchair with his foot all broken from the toy that he slept on. And this is one man. That's the guy that lost the baby and ended up with the Kringles. Anyway, so there's at the opening of the movie. That's the truck that played the song. So I think that's Bing Crosby. That's actually who that is supposed to be, the mailman. He's got a little mail letter for Santa right there. Who's that? So can we see who that is? not focusing on that. Mr. and Mrs. Kringle. Rainbow Bear Valley. Wow. Nice. Anyway, so we got it all set up. He's got a whole bunch of mail on the back there. Probably one for anybody watching this video. Anyway. Okay, well, here's Tante Kringle, and that's Mrs. Claus right there, the school teacher. And just like in the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, she's also a school teacher. Well, she was a principal, wasn't she? Anyway, well, I guess she has to start as a teacher. I would imagine principals do. Anyway, that right there is the Winter Warlock. Anyway, he's a miser and he doesn't like people crossing over onto his lands. Look at that mean looking tree. He's got a face over there. This is pretty cool. Anyway, I ended up getting the trees at the Dollar Tree. Pretty cool. And they were only like $1.20 or something like that. So I ended up getting I had to order them. I couldn't find them anywhere. So I ordered them online. I got like 30 of them. Anyway, here's you are now trespassing on the end of the Winter Warlock. Anyway, so Kris Kringle gives him a train, which we saw the train over here, and turns him into a softie. Anyway, his face changed. You can see his face here as he's walking through the door with his one foot in front of the other. And Kris Kringle teaches him how to do it because he was having a hard time walking. And this little penguin, he helps him. He show him how to do it. These little squirrels. I am a softie on squirrels, I tell you. I'm a big squirrel guy when it comes to... Oh, they have a little bird here. Yeah, forgot about him. Oh, here he is. It's a little green little bird. I thought he was pretty cool. And it's these little candles that gives the Winter Warlock his magic. And it's just about ran out. Anyway, he helps Kringle. Kris Kringle saved the day. And I got this little setup here. Thought it was really cool. Anyway, we all know the story of the Peanuts. The Peanut Gang, Charlie Brown and Snoopy and the gang. And Lucy and Linus and Pigpen. Pigpen had a little snowman. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. And the little tree that they first originally got, and then it changed into this one. He's got all the decorations. He has Snoopy's doghouse. It doesn't work anymore. But I keep it there for nostalgia reasons. And I really enjoy these characters. I use them also at Halloween for the Halloween special that they have. And also I have Alvin! Okay! Yeah, there's Alvin and the Chipmunks. Uh-oh. Looks like Santa Claus is falling down over here. Looks like they have him trapped or wrapped up. Anyway, got that little red wagon at Walmart this year. I usually put all my little pieces inside these little tins. And that's where I storage all my little pieces. I really enjoy it. But I got the little concert going on here. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, here I have what I consider Pleasure Island, since Pinocchio is basically the star of the shelf. Anyway, but I got this little snow globe. I thought it was really cool. It's got a little merry-go-round Pretty nice. It's got little characters that are riding in the merry-go-round. And I really enjoy little toy Santa's toy shop and all kinds of goodies. And we got a few of these figures that I have. This one's so badly beat up, I had to put them together with little wires. But he's still there. It's a really cool figure. I think I paid $24 for that character years ago at the Disney store. And I have Goofy now. And he's a little messed up. Anyway. But this little guy, he's an awesome figure. And he was just a little light. They stick in the top of his head. It probably didn't cost me half that. Anyway. Here's another one. And this is actually from McDonald's, which has cost me like $1. Maybe $1.50. Anyway, there's Cinderella back there. And then I also got this. I got one of these for my daughter for Christmas as well. That was really cool. Anyway, we don't want anybody mad and beat up over us. And there's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. I thought he'd look cool there. So I cut out a little portion so he could fit in there. Because there's a little snow thing that he has to stand on. So he's kind of like so heavy as a Pooh Bear that he's falling through the snow a little bit. Especially with Piglet on his back. I thought that was funny. Okay, here's Mickey's Christmas Carol figures that I have. Right here with Scrooge McDuck. This is the updated version that I got this year. Well, I've had them a few years. And they came from DuckTales. And I thought it would be good to have him open. This is the one that actually was the original that I had. And here's all the little goodies. Those are the little minis, mini surprises that come in those balls. Mini brands, Disney mini brands. And they fit in good as just little toys and stuff that Santa brings, you know? And there's Chip and Dale's, my favorite cartoon right there, with the Christmas tree when they run through the Christmas tree with Goofy and Mickey and all them. And there's the Ghost of Christmas Future. When he tells Scrooge, hey, look, if you don't do something about that old boy's not going to make it. That was so sad. Anyway, everything soon turned out okay. And there was another popcorn bucket with Mickey. And Lady and the Tramp over here. And there's Baloo from DuckTales. And then there's Scrooge's partner. Anyway, we'll see the doorknob part of it in a minute. Let me show them. That you see all of them. He even has like a little pig. I thought that was funny. Anyway, here's the little pieces that I have. I think I have three. I have three Jiminy Crickets in there somewhere. One, two. Oh, it looks like one's falling over as usual. Anyway, I think one's falling. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's falling over. The original one too. That. And there's Donald back there. Anyway, there's all the. Here's even the Scrooge's. Yeah. Ebenezer Scrooge. You better wake up. Anyway. There he is, Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay, here's a little schoolhouse that I put together. I put a new paint job. Added some snow. And there's Ebenezer Scrooge, his partner. And he shows him up at the door. I wanted you to see it. Anyway, yeah, I did all that work. I put the little silver bell and the wreath on top of the door, little door buttons, door handles. And here's Pluto. They got him set up like a reindeer. And Goofy. And old Mickey hanging out with Minnie. And there's Donald and Daisy. And there's old Frosty. Now, he reminds me of the Frosty they use at the Disneyland parade. I'm going to show you the Disneyland parade in a minute. And the Fantasy parade. That's such an amazing. If you haven't seen that parade, that's amazing. I love that parade. Anyway, there's it all set up. Right there. I really enjoy it. There's Mickey, and try to make it out like his little boy. The one with a cane. Because the other one's all messed up. Anyway, yeah, that's the schoolhouse that I repainted, redone. I think it came out pretty good. I can't complain. So here's a Fantasy parade float. The first one that comes out. Anyway, I try to make it where this is supposed to be that ballerina. Anyway, it's a Marvel figure that's actually wearing the dress for the Elf on the Shelf. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then it's got little books. If you've seen the parade, you know what this is. And then there's also the real tall reindeers that they use. And that's a sipper cup that they sold at Disneyland. My son bought it for me for Christmas. And there's the lanyard that it came with. Oh, that was the lanyard for that one. Yeah, and that little tin right there actually plays the song for the Fantasy parade. There's Mickey and Minnie. Now, they didn't come out. They don't belong with the Fantasy parade, but I thought they looked cool there. Anyway, down here and below is an extension for the parade. I thought with all the different, now I'm going to repaint. I finally found some white crossovers that I'm going to be using to add to my toy soldiers. And one's falling over, the bricks are falling over. Little bells that I found at Hobby Lobby. I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was either Hobby Lobby or one of those Wonder Shop. Oh, okay, this has to be Target. Yeah, I got those silver bells. I don't know if they even work. Let me see. Yeah, they do work. That's cool. And I got this years ago from Toy Story. I think Toy Story 4. I got this little train from one of our members on our Facebook group. Disney Infinity Avengers. It's just a nice social group. You're all welcome to come and join us. Hang out with us. Talk Disney and all the news and everything. There's Pluto right there. I kid you not. Hanging out with Mickey on the train right there. And then I got this little beautiful house. This is amazing. I mean, all the different characters. There's Goofy, and there's Donald and Daisy. This is amazing. As they're putting up a Christmas wreath, that's amazing. And then here's Huey, Dewey, and Louie up here. The amazing work that they did, and all of the little lights come on. Oh, it's amazing. And there's Donald or Mickey and Minnie, and all the lights on the inside of the house come on. Oh, it's amazing. I really enjoy it. this is what I bought myself for my birthday in September. I had to order it online from Costco. And the little tree goes in the circle. And Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are over there decorating it. The little light lights up. This one does not move or anything, but it's blue. But Dumbo's on the top of it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, there's Tigger. His head comes off for some reason. It's not broken or anything, so can't complain. And I'm using this. I went to a store. I was making a delivery, and they had a bunch of styrofoam, so I grabbed it and I used it for all my old displays. I think it came out amazing. I bought a hot iron. It's one of my favorite gifts for Christmas because of all the different. I'm gonna make some next year. I'm gonna make some ski slopes and stuff like that for some of the figures. Anyway, here's Goofy and Daisy and Minnie, part of the train set. I think it came out nice. Anyway, I made this little guy. This water tower. It's made of snow. I thought it came out pretty cool. I have Mater over here. He's pretty cool over here. Anyway, yeah, instead of, a lot of people put a little red truck. So I thought that was cool. Anyway, what's that little cat doing there? You go on there. Anyway, look at that. Isn't that something? And all the little lights light up. That's amazing. There's Pluto in the window. Anyway, Pluto's everywhere on the shelf this year. Anyway, yeah, I think it's the anniversary of Willie over there. 65 years, I believe. Well, here we find Santa again. And this time he's the North Pole. And one of the big things for Coca-Cola, they had back in 1939, the commercials that they used to come out with for Coca-Cola and Santa Claus. They used Coca-Cola, and it was amazing commercials. And they had this song, Want to Make the World Sing, A Perfect Harmony. Oh, it really just, the commercials were amazing. And I'm telling you, I love those commercials. Anyway, let's take a closer look. This one all lights up in there. Santa's in there checking his list, checking it twice. Find out who's been naughty or nice. Santa's over here getting ready to take a drink. I think he's like, I want a drink. He's tired. He's ready for a nice big old cold one. Anyway, I think he's going to get one. And we got this little sign over here. I got that off of Amazon. And there's trees over here. A little tree lot that I put together with this little. It reminded me of like a little general store from back in the day, or a little liquor mart. I really enjoy it. And how they dropped off the merchandise in front, and the guy would come out. That's when people used to trust people. There's Santa's over there. He's over there. He lights up. And a little Coca-Cola machine doesn't really work, but I really enjoy it. Let's take a look and see what this is. And there you have it. There's Santa with his Coca-Cola. He finally has his drink. He's got his cold one in his hand. Oh no, look out! He nailed him with it. Anyway, there's Santa and Stone Cold having a drink together with the Coca-Cola right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. Join me on this is my end of the year video for the year of 2022. I hope you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Backyard Toy Adventures.